Yo, we're live. Hey, YouTube, we can't hear Kip. I just hit the button, Josh. YouTube is fine. It's usually my fault. Usually my fault. What's up, guys? Am I a new streamer? It feels like it. What's up, Crisp? Kimmy, Watercool, Josh, Wesley. Wait, is Schwartz? The Schwartz? Hey, Watercooled, Underdog, Mike. Hey, look at this thing. I just found this in the marketplace. I assume it's from last week when I didn't do a couple streams because I had my music thing happening, which was super fun. I got home at a reasonable time that day, but I just kind of chilled all weekend. It was great. You can hear. Excellent. This thing is a Scrapyard monster. This was $5 in the marketplace, so I just grabbed it. It's a completely fictional plane. It's not based on anything, as you can probably tell. You almost picked it up. The Scrapyard heap up a couple days ago. Yeah. It's got 3 liveries. I just bought it, so yeah, it's completely fictional. I think it said something like, what happens if a scrapyard, a mechanic with access to a scrapyard found a such and such engine, what would he make with it or whatever? But it's got like this bicycle wheel looking wheel on the back. Here, I'll fly this around for a few minutes and see how it is. It's based on the plane from the first MacGyver? Oh, is it really? It just said it's completely fictional. Maybe it is based on something. Anyway, it looked funny, so I thought I'd fly this around. Yeah, definitely perfectly safe. Let's turn that music down a little bit. Why isn't my throttle working? What's going on here? There's a little 8-ball handle on what I assume is the throttle. Wait, is that a katana? Is that the mixture? The mixture is also not working. What is going on with my controls? Nothing is working. Okay, ailerons. It's got an actual steering wheel. The rudder pedals are in a normal position. Oh yeah, does it have an actual horn? Maybe once we get the battery and engine on, maybe it'll work. Does this thing have checklists? If it does, oh my god, it's got better checklists than most planes. Landing gear down.
Landing gear.
Nice.
Down. Parking brake. Set. Circuit breakers.
No way, the circuit breakers work? Oh my god, this $499 plane is going to have more functionality than half of the planes in the marketplace, isn't it? Alright, circuit breakers look into me.
Fuel valve.
Which airport? Oh, I just picked it randomly. Is it, am I in Colorado? Battle Mountain, Nevada. K-BAM. B-A-M. K-BAM. Alright, let's continue. Fuel valve opened. Okay, I guess that's open. Nice custom sounds, I guess.
Remove before flight.
Before starting the engine, squeeze the whoopee cushion. Oh, dude, I hope there's a whoopee cushion. Remove before flight removed. Okay, done. Snooze, it's an alarm clock with a snooze button. All right. We got a fuel gauge here. There was another fuel gauge over here somewhere I thought I saw. Oh no, it must have been this one. It even has an autopilot. What? This has this. I'm not joking when I say this has more features than most planes in the marketplace. Okay, before flight removed. You know, today may be the day that everybody's flying the 777 by PMDG, but you know, because I don't fly airliners, this is my 777 today. The battery switch cover. Oh, it's guarded, okay, and battery switch on.
Up.
Oh my god.
Battery switch.
Wait, we gotta hear that again.
Battery switch cover.
Dude. What? Insert coin? What? Is there a game? What? Hey, it's stealing my money. I thought there was going to be a mini game on this. Okay. What, speaking the checklist? That's just built into Microsoft Flight Sim. You need to turn on the assist mode though. So if you, I use this quite often. If you go under, assistance options up here, and then go to piloting, turn on assisted checklist, and then reopen your checklist. And then it'll give you the autocomplete and the evaluation mode. So it'll speak it and it'll move the camera if it can as well. So you can go through the checklist yourself.
Down.
This is like
Navigation
one of the best
light.
ways to learn just the checklist. And not all planes, like too many planes do not support this. And I wish they did, because this is, yeah, I think when I was flying the Lear or something, I was like super annoyed because there were 0 checklists, and it takes a really long time to figure out where things are. This helps so much if you're learning a new plane. All right, navigation light on. The battery is off, so. Oh, battery switch on and battery cover down. Whoops. Okay, so it's guarded on. Nav light on.
Interior lights. As required. Other exterior lights.
Okay, those are off. All right, starting engine checklist, evaluation.
Beacon light.
Oh, beacon on.
On. Alternator.
So it's nice that they have the checklist. Normally, like if the checklists are perfectly done, maybe they have limitations. It's probably something that happens often to the devs that make planes, but generally how the evaluation checklist button works is as you do the things manually, it will recognize that you did them, and then it'll move on to the next item in the checklist. So in this case, alternators on, you can see all these exclamation marks next to each of them saying it's not actually like fully functional. But if I, it won't recognize if I've turned the alternator on in this case, if I can even find it. All right, this is control 1, control 2. Where is the alternator? I see fuel valve, which is open. I assume the katana handle is our flaps and the 8-ball is our throttle, but neither one of those levers are working for some reason. Oh, there's an EFB? Set up EFB. Garmin Era 500. It's got a little SD card. Okay, I guess this just doesn't work yet. Where are the alternators? Let's keep going through the through the camera presets. This is our transponder, COM 1 and 2 radio, our navigation panel. Oh, there's a little screen up here too. Temperatures, pressures, suction. It's got up and down arrow. Oh, nice. What? This is so cool. But there's a little cat up here. Why is this thing cooler than most planes? This is awesome. Are these guys like the new Godfriends? The developer's called Flying Fries. We got a little wind indicator, range and endurance prediction. And now the sim is freezing. This could be a record for freezing. Under 10 minutes and we're freezing. Dude says I'm selling my house so I can afford the PMDG's 777. Okay, we got some air temperature and, speed information, power and torque, digital readouts of power and torque, and then back to our pressures and temperatures and suction. That's pretty cool. Well, if you can't afford the 777, maybe you can afford this thing. It's $5. Okay, starter. So that's not the actual starter. I feel like we're very limited on how many cameras we have here. Auto what? Auto remount. Oh. What did I just do? Ballast? Uh-oh, I messed it up. All right, I don't know where to find the alternator. The camera doesn't help, so this might take a while. We have the starter. This is a circuit breaker for the starter. Where is the alternator? This looks like the starter button right here, probably. What is that that's shining as I move my mouse? Windshield de-ice. It's just a big heater. There's like a big heater with like a giant tube here going around the windshield. Okay. Oh no. What is? Okay, that's the yoke. What is this? I think that's the parking brake. Checking my switches. I don't know if that's a parking brake. My switches are not working, so alternator switch by the battery switch. Oh, I'm brilliant. Yes. Alternator right here. Alternator's on. Thanks. Thanks, Be Hooked. Is it based off a real plane? It says it's completely fictional, but then earlier, who said it's based off, Josh said it's based off a plane from the first MacGyver. Okay, and then booster pump on. Let me see if the switch... Oh, do my switches work here? No. I think there's some... Maybe... Let me unplug and replug my throttle. I think there's like... Maybe it didn't recognize the throttle. Throttle... did I plug... Is the throttle plugged in? Oh, let me follow my cables under the desk here for a second. Where is this cable going? I think that maybe I actually dusted my computer out, gave it a good dusting. It was overdue. And when I did it, I disconnected a bunch of cables. Ah, yep, it's not plugged in. Okay, user error. Okay, all plugged in again. I was overdue for a good dusting of the case. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's try these switches again. Pump switch doesn't work. Pitot switch doesn't work. Alright, parking brake switch does work. And let's check the throttle now. Okay, throttle, and that's prop. I don't see anything moving when I do mixture. Oh, can I put the sunglasses on? Guess not. Alright, booster pump on, throttle full idle, propeller pitch full fine.
Throttle.
What does fine mean? I'm just going to assume that means full forward.
Full fine.
Coin inserted. Oh, that's for the starter. This is the starter. Wow, we are the pollution coming out of the back of this thing. Okay, let's try this again. Game on. Oh my god. Is it a katana? Yeah. Yeah, this is the prop control, is like a katana handle. We got an 8-ball for our throttle lever. Alright, this thing is hilarious. Alright, coin inserted. So you have to insert the coin to hit the starter. Which is the play button. This is hilarious. I wish I could use the EFB. It's probably, maybe, it must be a third-party add-on or something I have to find. Alright, booster pump off. I wish the switch for booster pump worked, but it doesn't. That's fine.
Avionics.
Avionics. Yes. Oh, over here. What is this switch? Avionics. It's a low-res switch, but it works. Okay, now is the EFB gonna come on? Cause... Oh yeah, it does. Okay, there we go. Nice. Alright, nice. Set up EFB. Smoke system. What cat figure? Pine tree. Where's the pine tree? don't understand what Pine Tree does. Protection grid. Oh, that's on the front. I can take the protection grid off. Random rumbling noises on. Okay. Advanced visual effects. Engine black, smoke, and vibrations. Let's give it a little power. Whoa. I wonder how this is going to actually steer with this little bicycle tail wheel that it has. Whoa. Not very well. No nose wheel steering, so I guess we'll just need all differential braking. Hopefully it has independent brake control. Okay, it does, yes. Alright, alright. Yeah, we're not getting too much. This is like flying a... Oh no, we're getting a very tiny bit of tail wheel steering here. Just a little bit, but yeah, we're gonna need to use differential braking. What else do we have on the EFB? Vibrations. Okay. Reference speed. With and without the ballast. Alright, so rotation speed is not listed. Best rate of climb, 90. Flying fries. This is the developer. And then smoke system colors. What? There are 5 different... You can mount or unmount 5 different colors for smoke? No way. Okay, once we get up and activate the autopilot, we'll play with the smoke. That is nuts. Okay, what colors do they have? I don't know if... I assume white is white smoke and not off. We got blue, red, green, yellow, orange. So of course we can do red, white, and blue. Okay, so that's ready to go and get up. Oh, there's a master on or off switch here. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Alright, I'm sure this will look better once we're in the air. We'll see. Alright, it's all set up though. I wonder if you can set up like a hotkey to turn the smoke on or off. Is the cover removable? Maybe I can just click it. Oh, this is the tree up here, the smelling tree. Oh, the pine tree air freshener, classic. Oh, there we go. There was another remove for before flight. I'm probably missing several more of these. What is this? Flaps, auto retract. And let me hit the flap button. Looks like there's this flaps up and down. And then there's this flaps auto retract. Oh, there we go, there we go. Alright, you just hit the carabiner right there and the cover comes off. Okay. Oh no, that does not mean I'm getting better formation flight Schwartz, no way. Alright, differential braking is going to be the thing that's going to take the most getting used to, I think. Especially since the Diamonds let you... The Diamonds and the Cirrus, which I think in real life have differential... Require to use differential braking to move around. They don't in the sim. But this definitely does. Whoa, what the... Okay. Maybe a little too much braking. Alright, so steering with the brakes here. This is a great way to get back into the sim after like 10 days off. A realistic way to get back in. I did catch up a little bit on what I missed in the FSExpo streams. Yeah, the comm radio is not on, is it? I guess I can turn these on so we can see the lights. Common nav radios. And we got an ADF down here, and then we got our needle for it right here. And then we got our transponder. Okay, to each one you just change the digit individually. That's cool. And And then we got our frequencies on and off. I assume that's a volume knob at the bottom, and then our audio panel at the top. Let's get the rest of our lights on. Engine. It's like an engine light. I wonder if there's like a light. I wonder what that. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Whoa. All right. I do have third-party light add-on from the marketplace, so. Sales are probably going to be good. I mean, the price is incredible. $5? When do we see a $5 plane? This thing has working. Well, I haven't tested them, but presumably they're working circuit breakers. It's got circuit breakers and EFB and custom everything, and it's hilarious. Oh, does that say another remove before flight? I thought I removed that. Oh, it puts it up there. Okay, I hit this guy. It goes up here. I mean, we have a cat. I don't know if the head bobs up and down with physics. We'll see. There's a G meter on the left. It's a little something that's a little weird. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's almost like fuzzy in a way. When I like, great, this looks kind of fuzzy to me. I don't know if it comes across on the stream or not. But like all these instruments look customized. This thing is hilarious. Look out, double ender. We got the Scrapyard monster that I can barely move. I am holding the entire right brake down almost and still not able to turn this thing. Whoa, what? Okay. It's a little unpredictable when it comes to the turns. I wish it had nose wheel steering somehow. That would be really nice, but I mean, you know, what can you complain about? Yeah, the differential braking basically doesn't work until you have like more than 50% throttle, and then it goes nuts. Oh man. All right, well, we'll see. Oh my god. Oh, what? How am I am full on the brakes and not stopping. All right, this is going to be very challenging to take off, it seems. What? I'm barely hitting the right brake and it's spinning out of control. Alright, this is the worst part so far, is trying to actually just go down the runway. Why is this so hard? This is super weird. Full left rudder, almost full left brake. Okay. I'm just gonna give it full power real fast. What is happening? Why? What? Okay. What? The trim's like... the way this thing flies is very, very weird. What? I feel like I'm balancing it on like a toothpick, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm like balancing a 2x4 on a toothpick, and that's how easily it's rotating around its center of gravity right now. If that, I don't know how. It's very, very twitchy. Tail wheel lock, maybe. Oh yeah, I didn't even look at the rest of the checklist, right? I just stopped looking at the checklist once we got the avionics on. Taxi, there must be. There's got to be a tail wheel lock or something. Covers, trim slightly down. What do they mean coarse and fine for the propeller? Before takeoff. Oh no, there is nothing about a nothing about tail wheel lock or anything like that. All right, oil pressure and fuel pressure. Let's check what we got here. Wind range 270 miles. Heading and speed. There's our power and our torque. Battery, fuel flow, CHTs and EGTs. So here's our max fuel flow is about, I guess, 60 gallons an hour. Oh, and then there's this blue range here, I assume for cruise. All right, this, the flying characteristics of this thing are horrible. I mean, look at this. It's just so easily spins around and pitches up and down. It feels, the horn is the stall warning. It's, it feels very, very cheap to fly, but I mean, I mean, what can I expect? You know? Does it have working visors? It does. Incredible. Do I drop the ballast? Oh, there it goes. It's gone. Oh, it's still attached. Oh, now it's gone. All right. So we're even lighter now. Auto remount. Was it going to appear and like reattach or something? Yeah, I did it while we were on the ground. All right, I think we have to be on the ground probably. Oh, the gear comes up. Oh, it does. Look at that gear animation. Look, and one is like offset from the other. That's awesome. The gear does come up. That it flies at all is an achievement. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Oh, we can even set the altimeter. Nice. This is like totally custom. That's really cool. What is this? It's like a panel light or like the glare light maybe. Are there physics? Oh, there are physics on the cat head. Look. The cat head is moving. Confirmed. Cat head. Little bit of physics. It's a tight spring, but it's moving a little bit. Dude, this thing is hilarious. Okay, that's not the smoke actually. That's probably from msfs. The like wingtip vortices. All right, we have to try the smoke now though. All right, America, activate. Yes. Hey, the smoke is pretty awesome actually. Oh, Big Game is also in it. Big Game, can you turn your smoke on? Give us like all yellow or something. I wonder if it'll show his smoke trails and show them accurately in the colors he picks. That would be super cool. It's probably going to show whatever colors I pick though. That I'll turn the landing light off. It's blinding. How fast does it go? We are at 200 knots? Yeah, we're at 200 knots. 266 knots. Versa or Big Game, do you guys have your smoke on? This thing is so funny. Yeah, you guys were excited for the 777 today, but you probably didn't know that this was in the marketplace. Eat your heart out, 777 lovers. This is real flying. I'm guessing they have their smoke on and we just can't see it. Maybe not multiplayer compatible yet. Gotta try different smoke colors, of course. But just give it one of every color. I'm sure this will look beautiful. It's cool how long the smoke trail lingers, actually. This is like when you mix every every soda from the fountain soda, and you just end up with this brown color in the back. Once it's all mixed together. All right, let's go all blue and yellow. Yes. How do you turn it on? You need to turn on the battery and the alternator, the booster pump, put a coin in, and then hold the play button. Oh, you need to make sure the fuel is on first with this valve right here, this red one. Fuel valve open. And then hit all these switches on, put a coin in and hit play. Then you can turn the booster pump off. And then avionics switch is right here. And good luck taxiing down the runway. Or taxiing to the runway even. But I love that the gear comes up. Alright, yeah, let's try the autopilot. We'll just hit AP. Oh, nice. Oh, we got what? We even have a selected altitude right here? It's pretty dim, but I can make it out. It says 18,300 feet. How do we change that? Oh, just right here. Duh. Okay, it's in thousands of feet it's changing. Oh, and you press for 100. Oh, you actually, in this case, you actually left click on the altitude knob. You guys probably can't see it. It's really dim right here, but it says 8,000 right now, and the selector is on the 8. If I left click on this, it's changing between the thousands and the hundreds position. So let's go up to 20,000 feet, I guess. Flight level change, maybe. So let's see if we can even choose our... Probably can't choose our airspeed. It's probably more of like a hold. Looks like we left click for the heading. All right, let's go ahead and put heading mode on. Let's see if my buttons work. Yeah, the buttons work for heading. And then this is our switch right here to change between VOR and GPS source. And we do have a GPS down here. We switch the SD card out for the Garmin. 3D vision, flight plan, and we get back to our map. Looks like some of the data doesn't come in. Oh, we're icing up. Okay, now we get to try the defroster right here. Let's see if this has custom sounds. Yeah, I kind of hear it. I kind of hear it. It turned on. It's just like this portable heater just shoved into the cockpit with this tube that goes around underneath the windshield right here. All right, there it goes. Ice be gone. Flight into known icing is confirmed. No subtitles? Actually, real-time subtitles, the only way they work on YouTube is if you do the normal streaming latency, which can be up to 30 seconds long. And then you can turn on subtitles, but I think they're automatically generated for every replay, though, once the stream is over. Okay, we're getting the random banging sounds. Oh, oh, nice, the headphones work. Heck yeah. All right, the headphones work. Dude, this has so many features in it. So we got headphones there. I guess these are the cockpit lights. They're just two giant floodlights behind us. Okay, it looks like they're red. Great. I wonder if we can change the color. There's also a glare light. You can see that in green. Yeah, it looks like it's in green. Oh, it's got two different modes. Oh, it's got green and maybe white. It's hard to tell. This thing is so silly. And we even have DME information here, which this This thing has so many features. It's pretty funny how full featured it is. And then our heading indicator, just test heading mode. Beautiful. Heading mode works. And we're already up at 20,000 feet. I wonder how high we can go in this. Let's go up to 30,000, I guess. Oh, okay. It maxes out at 25,000 on the selected altitude. But we're climbing again. Oh, are there doors? I don't think so. That's our flap lever right there. What does this do? Huh. Not sure what that does. Oh, we can just shift outside of the plane. Yes. Dude, this plane has everything. I love when you can just shimmy out of the plane. You don't have to go to an external view or anything to get close-ups of it. I bet someone in the US. Okay. Oh, your smoke is on, Ben? Yeah, I don't see any of your guys' smoke. Any of the, I mean, I'm kind of far from you guys now, but when we were flying near each other, I didn't see anybody's smoke on but mine. Alright, I do have the random rumbling noises on, which is why we're hearing that. And vibrations. Engine black smoke, we saw that when we were on the ground. This is hilarious. Alright, let me go land somewhere nearby. KRTS. Let's go that direction. Let me get the GPS all programmed in here. Flight plan, we'll just do direct to KRTS. Enter. Activate. Okay. Course is what? 232. Let's get nav mode on. And probably need to hit the GPS button. Yep, there we go. Now it's showing our deflected course. 232. Well, oh, is it automatically setting the course? It keeps... Wait, I thought it was 232. 232. No way. Oh, no. Alright. Oh, my God. Really? Alright. Alright. We're going down. Fuel shut off. Turning everything off. Turning everything off. There is no way. This song hasn't played in months. This is crap. I hate this. All right. What's our best glide speed? Nobody knows. Oh well, we got plenty of space. We got plenty of time. All right, let's see what happens if we just we're just going straight down. We're gonna test the limitations of this airframe to save time because we're at 20,000 feet still, so it's gonna take a while. Welcome back. Thanks, Mike. I hate this song. I'm getting the gear out at completely unsafe speeds. I mean, luckily we're in Nevada. I just see, you know, desert everywhere. This will be fine. It's our best glide speed. I turned the battery off, so we don't know. Here, I'll turn the battery back on. Glide speed. Reference speed. Never exceed speed 250 without ballast. Stall speed is 50. Flaps extended stall speed's only 30. Max normal operations 220. Max speed with flaps and gear without ballast 150. The only thing I'm worried about is that it's a tail dragger. Alright, we're just gonna go for this giant road over here. This super long straight road. Yeah, I got the gear down. We're good. Oh man. Alright, we're gonna keep the song going because it's taking a while. I think it's been a good 2 months since this song was randomly picked. Who just roared? Someone just roared by me. Oh, Josh is here in his citation. Alright, this looks fine. We're only going 100 knots right now. I have the throttle at 0. I guess I should have feathered the prop. I wonder if there's a feather position. No, okay. Let's pull it all the way back. Should have done that a while ago. I love that this thing goes 200 knots. More than 200 knots. Make our way to the road. Yeah, this is a really long runway. The citation has no problem on this either. Alright, our stall speed is 30 knots, fully configured. Flaps and gear. Alright, I just dumped the flaps. No problem. The only problem is going to be stopping. I bet it's going to flip because of how it behaves on the ground. Alright, we won't hit any cars. We're just going to land to the side of the road. Oh no, I can't even pull up anymore. Oof. 1,000 feet per minute. I think I might be dead. And I'm braking. This is the braking performance. Whoa. Okay. The ground handling is horrible. Ground handling... I mean, not that you can expect too much, but... Alright, let's get this back on. Alright, I'm gonna give it 2 coins this time. I think the only way to take this thing off is just... What? No. Don't forget to reset the trim, kids. The only way to take this thing off is to give it like full throttle though, because the ground handling is so bad. Where is the trim indicator anyway, actually? Let me see if I can find this. I am hitting the trim right now. Alright, parking brake is on. Where is the trim indicator? I'm moving it while I'm looking around. Or if we even have a trim indicator. Not anywhere over here. VSI, nope. I don't... Where is our trim indicator? There probably is none. Fuel gauge. Can can remount the ballast. Okay, it's back. Actually curious what this thing does. It says auto retract for the flaps. So if I put the flaps down and then I hit this, is it going to auto retract them after takeoff? Left side trim indicator. Oh, right here. Oh my God, there's a whole trim wheel. Yes. Where is the neutral position? Thanks, Jeremy. 8. Okay, that is full nose up where it says 16, roughly. Oh, it is a dartboard. You're right. It's a dartboard. Okay, so 16 is full nose up. Is it 180 degrees of rotation, maybe? It's gonna stop at 18? No, or stop at 1, right? No. What's the opposite? Oh, there it is. There's the indicator right there. Found it. Okay, nice. Looks like it has almost like a full 360 degrees of rotation. All right, trim is set. Just assume that it is neutral. All right, let's go again. Oh no, the ground handling. All right, definitely needs a lot of nose up trim for takeoff, I think. Yeah, there was a lot of back pressure. All right, I have the flap auto retract thing turned on. I wonder if that actually retracts the flaps automatically at some point. Oh, they're already up. And when did that happen? Hold on, let me test this again. Let's go back down. Let's make another horrible landing. All right, get the flaps back out. I left the auto retract. I assume that's on. I don't know. It's got a green lights on it, so I assume that means it's armed. This thing is so silly. I love it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys paid attention to any of the stuff that happened this weekend at FSExpo, but Say Intentions, I think you guys in the Discord chatted about it, but Say Intentions dropped their price to $20 a month, which is crazy. From $30 to $20 a month. I was expecting a $5 price decrease, but they dropped it by $10 a month. So I guess now if you get, I think it's what, $200 a year instead of $300. So you get, it's basically like 16 and 2/3 of $1 a month. Equivalent if you get the annual, which is crazy. And I guess they said that they went in and credited everybody that paid the old price for the old annual price of $300 a year. Said they credited people's accounts, which is super nice of them. They did say they would do that when ChatGPT Omni or whatever came out. Oh, I'm not even hitting any brakes. Yeah, the ground handling in this thing is insane. I don't know. It's probably because of that bicycle wheel on the back. Chris says I got 4 something back on your monthly sub. Oh, they gave people who are currently subscribed for this month like a credit as well. That's awesome. Watercooled says I'm a Say Intentions customer now. Nice. If you hear someone that sounds like a hillbilly, that's probably me. All right. Actually, I should just turn it on just to have some chatter in the background. Haven't opened it for a week and a half or so here. All right, let's see this auto retraction thing. Oh, so the gear. Wait, did I put the flaps up? I don't think I did. So it auto retracts them on landing? Oh yeah, it auto retracts them when we're on the ground. Right? Yeah, look, if I put the flaps down, they stay. If I turn on the auto retract, it's, you know, of course, it's called auto retract. not auto extend. So if I have that on and then I try to put them down, it just auto retracts them. So does it just retract them on the ground maybe? So I guess maybe we're not supposed to use flaps for takeoff. I don't know why I'm taking this so seriously, but are we supposed to take off with flaps or not? Taxi, throttle, avionics on, booster pump off for starting engine or after starting engines. Before takeoff, trim slightly down. I feel like I needed slightly nose up. Trim, parking brake release, 10 to 25 knots. Oh, for taxi. Before takeoff, yeah, just landing, strobe, and transponder. Regular takeoff, trim neutral, flaps up for takeoff. Release the parking brake. Propeller pitch course, which I assume means forward. 10 inches throttle and 60 knots. Elevator trim. Okay. Yeah, elevator trim slightly up. Is that saying elevator trim slightly down for taxiing and slightly up? Okay. So while taxiing, you go nose down slightly. And then after takeoff, landing gear up. This thing just takes off in half a second anyway. I do need a lot of nose up.
It looks
trim
like you're
now.
trying to fly an airplane.
Oh no.
Did you know that
Clippy's
the average
here.
cruising altitude for a commercial jet is 10,000
Okay, the flaps
feet?
are
That's
flaps
just
are
high
down.
enough to see your house from up here.
Huh. I have auto retract. I'm not sure what auto retract is supposed to do then. It looks like it. I mean, I don't want them while I'm flying after takeoff, so maybe it auto retracts them once you're on the ground after landing. So I have auto retract on, put the flaps down, and then we land again. Is it gonna retract them automatically? Background music in a how it's made segment. What's up, Fish? Watercooled says I still can't get the friends list to work in the sim. Try to reset Xbox app. That is so weird. Between the 18 and the 4, 14% up, which is between the 18 and the 4, and the dartboard for me. Between the 18 and the 4, that'd be like right here. Yeah, that's a lot of nose up. I just tried it around the 1 on the dartboard, but yeah, I feel like I needed more. Like right now, I need more to keep it level. I mean, I have the power pretty much at idle. Okay, flap. Let's see what happens when we land with the auto retract flaps on. I assume it's just going to retract them when we land for taxiing purposes or for a go around so we could take off again, which we do with no flaps. I love the random rumbling sounds too. You can turn those off and the black smoke and... Oh, the gear's still up. Great. I love how the gear like barely... It like is asymmetrical when it's up. It like tucks them away slightly differently from each other. Oh yeah, okay. As soon as you land, it just automatically retracts the flaps. That's cool. So then if we had to do a go around, then we could very smoothly and gracefully do a takeoff again. Okay, and the flaps are up. Beautiful. This thing goes so fast though. There's 160 knots. So I guess this is an alternative if you don't want to fly like the Meridian, the TBM, the Vision Jet. You could just fly the Scrapyard monster. We're at 240 knots. We're not even level, right? Yeah, we're at 1,000 feet per minute, 500 feet per minute right now, going 240, 250 knots indicated. Dude, this is a viable option when we do our flights around 250 knots, 200 to 250 knots. Just fly the Scrapyard monster for $4.99. I want to go look at the other. They have like a more like blacked out livery as well. This is the red one, the second one. This is not the default livery. We could go even faster if we drop the ballast, right? And watch it awkwardly be attached to the plane still. Drop a little weight. Peak aeronautics. I love that msfs supports it too, with the vortices. I mean, it barrel rolls for days, easy. Like really, really easy. Lookout extra. We don't need the extra anymore. We got the Scrapyard. Yes. This thing is hilarious. I love this plane. How's the duct tape holding it intact? That's pretty cool. You can totally do skywriting in this thing. Oh, I hope it becomes multiplayer compatible for the smoke. That would be so cool. Yeah, I'm guessing you guys have your smoke on still, and I can't see any smoke from the three of you. I'm guessing you can't see my smoke either. Then you can unmount them if you want, I guess. Yeah, you can mount or unmount them completely. I assume it like physically removes it, right? If we remount it. Is that it right there, it looks like? Yeah. And if I unmount it, yeah, it removes it, actually removes it from the plane. That is so cool. We're peeing all over. The smoke in this thing is great. Is this the first plane where you can change the smoke color? I'm not sure if I've seen that before. Activate, activate. Yeah, I mean this is fun. This is fun stuff. All right, I think I should do a real flight. See how Sand Tensions is doing. Guess we leave the smoke on for the landing.
It looks like you're trying to learn about aviation.
Oh no, Clippy.
Did you know that the wingspan of this aircraft is exactly the same as the length of a football field? Fascinating, right?
You pulled 8 G's in it. Hey, we have the G meter right here too. Is that showing like the min and max? Is that what it's holding with the other 2 needles there? I I don't know if I can reset it or not. I think the only thing that needs to be improved is the ground handling. It's kind of it's very, very difficult. It would be nice, just a nice quality of life improve. Obviously, it's the ground handling being horrible is very realistic for what we're flying, but it would be really nice if it was easier to maneuver on the ground. That is the min and max. Nice. Yeah, I assume they all start at 0. Because yeah, once you're on the ground in this, let me try the pitch up taxiing, but I don't see a way to unlock the tail wheel or anything like that to make it easier. Maybe it's in there somewhere, it's just not in the checklist. I didn't even hit my brakes. It's just hard to yeah, look, you guys are having the same issue. We're all just wing down. Oh, two out of 3 wing down. See how Underdog does over there. Yeah, the ground handling, that's the biggest pain. Let me try the trim nose down a little bit, it said to do. But I really doubt that's going to improve the ground handling. Wait, I'm steering now. Oh wait, I'm able to steer now. What? Okay. I don't know how it's working now, but it is. I didn't hit anything other than all I did was change the trim. Oh, is my parking brake on? All right, maybe that's the trick. My parking brake was on. Oh yeah, it's just taking. Is it taking off? I can't tell. It seems like the tail wheel is moving a little more than it was, but I was actually able to turn because I had the parking brake on. But when I was on the ground at the airport, I felt like I needed to use differential braking to even turn at all. Yeah, maybe it's just maybe the tail's just lifting so much that yeah, the engine is so fast that it's just we're getting enough airflow to just use the rudder to steer around. It's a little easier, yeah, with the nose down. Maybe looks like it shouldn't pivot. Yeah. It has like a little bit of give, but yeah, it's turning just a little bit. All right, that's enough of this guy. Dude, this thing is hilarious. And it's kind of impressive how much is in that for $4.99. All right, that's a Scrapyard monster. I guess I have to take off from Vegas, right? Because they did City Update 8 came out. Is it on Thursday or was it over the weekend? But that's in the marketplace now for free. I deleted the Fly Tampa Vegas add-on I had for the airport and for Vegas itself. And I think the Sphere was part of the Fly Tampa one as well once the Sphere was opened. So I'll just fly out of Vegas. What's North Las Vegas? Oh, why am I typing it there? It's a KLVS, I guess? Is that close enough to downtown Vegas? It is, okay. Wait, what? Where is Wait, what? Where was I? I was in a different Vegas. Everybody's flying out of Vegas. All right, I'm gonna go to Henderson though. Las Vegas, New Mexico? What? I didn't even know there was a Las Vegas, New Mexico. All right, I don't think I'm ready to struggle with the Learjet again. I think the last 2 streams I flew the DA50, which was great. I like the DA50. I think I need to get back in the Meridian. It's been a while. What's up, Lex? How's it going, dude? Man, I love the Tomahawk too. It's just so slow. The Tomahawk is such a good plane. Okay, I'm just gonna go back in the Meridian. It's been a while. Oh wait, let me show you guys the other liveries for the Scrapyard monster. Oh yeah, there's a float variant as well. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, this is crazy. There's a float variant, a land and a wheels and a float variant, or land and float variant. They both have 3 liveries? Yeah, they have 3 liveries each. This one's like the raw resources. It's like unpainted basically. And yeah, then there's the red one and like kind of a more blacked out, like super dark red looking one, like a super dark purple almost metal. Oh, let me see what this looks like in the hangar. What's free, William? Free if you have a PC? Yeah, Dia de los Muertos livery, yep. Yeah, it's called Muertos. Yeah, this one looks awesome. Yeah, this thing's really cool. Yeah, it's crazy this thing's $5. The Scrapyard monster? Oh, do you mean it's free on their website? Oh, it must be free on their website. I paid for it in the marketplace, $5, because I'm a sucker and I always get everything in the marketplace. But I guess you're saying it's free on their website? Oh, it is. Okay, awesome, awesome. Actually, I'm curious if they have other planes. I didn't check if they have other planes in the marketplace, but this one had good reviews for being a silly plane. Oh, they've made the XF11, which also has good reviews. Prototype XF11, 6,000 horsepower. What? Oh, it's in the marketplace so Xboxers can have some fun. Nice. Yeah, I haven't had this one either. Well, they seem to be doing a great job. They have 2 planes now and they're both at 4.5-star ratings. Cool. Okay, so this is free then, according to William. If you're on PC, you can just go download it. I just got it from the marketplace. Whatever, I'll give them, they deserve $5 for the plane, I think, so happy to pay for it. All right, let's go back M500, do a quick little IFR flight here. Visit our friends at Say Intentions. It's been a bit, see if I remember everything. Turn back the clocks a little bit. All right, random flight generator, Henderson. Let's go under 200 miles. What's Salton City? I don't think I've been there. Oh, the Salton Sea Airport. Wait, I've been there in real life. Not to the airport, but to the Salton Sea. This is gonna open to the public. I assume this is gonna be untowered. Let's find something more major. Palm Springs, we've done that. Where's Upland? Cable. Kingman. Page? Page Municipal. It doesn't look like it's towered either. Fort Irwin Barstow. It's Air Force. Or is that Army? I guess I'll just go to Palm Springs. I think I have an ad on there anyway, and I know it's towered. All right, Palm Springs. Sim brief time. All right, it's been a bit since I've done a flight. KPSP. Piper M500, let's go. We'll just use the default route. All right, Volanta activated. Bring a nose plug to Salton Sea. How long ago was it since I went? It's been a long time. I feel it was like 7 or 8 years ago I went out there. If I recall correctly, when we saw some like sculpture places, like where people are like building things out of like scrap and stuff like that, like artists making cool things out of scrap, and I'm barely remembering it. And there was some super divey like little bar we went into that was we had a good time. It was fun. All right, we got our flight plan here, 17,000 feet. Let me copy the route if you guys want to do the exact same one. All right, block fuel 756, payload 775. We'll do instant loading. 775 payload. And it says to take 4 passengers. Estimated total weight. Okay, wait. Block fuel 756 pounds. $756 divided by 2, 378. Oh, that's perfect. All right. I'm just going to move it till it's near its like gross weight. Its max total weight. Let's move it till it's not red anymore. All right, load instant. Okay, done. Check that everything's good here. OKs all around. Import from SimBrief. All right, charts. Henderson ground chart. And we have no procedures. Okay. Palm Springs ground chart. Starred. All right, that works. Let's turn the intercom off. Okay, all my switches are off. It's weird. After just not flying for like a week, a little more than a week, I feel like the rhythm is gone. What am I doing here? Okay. Battery. The fuel is always on in this, right? Manual, and push start. Introduce fuel. Okay, should automatically turn off the starter. Okay, done. Fuel pumps auto, ignition off, avionics, generator, alternator. Forgot the nav light as usual. All right, flight plan should be in. It is. All right, let's check it. Cresso. Victor 538 to GFS. It's probably just one waypoint, which is... I think it'll pull in all the individual waypoints now, so I don't really need to load the individual airways when I do sim brief import. TNP to TRM. And then to our destination. All right, expecting runway 17 left for departure. That's set, and expecting 31 left at Palm Springs. 31 left. All right, and expecting 17,000. All right, let's get the ATIS 127.75.
VFR departures contact clearance delivery on
it's kind of quiet.
135.35. Advise on initial contact. You have information Oscar. Henderson Executive Airport. Information Oscar. 0056 Zulu. Wind 149er at 13. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 41. Dew point 14. Altimeter 2980. Arriving and departing runways 35 left, 35 right. Visual approach is in use. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is
Okay, we got Oscar, 35 left and right. Altimeter 2980. I'll hit B. All right, that matches. Pitot heat off and takeoff config. All right, flaps at 10 degrees. Rudder trim in the green. Done. And pitot heat's off. Okay. All right, Henderson clearance 135.35, 3535. Mm-mm-mm, 3535, and then after that, ground 27.8. All right, done. Is FS Reborn an add-on? Yeah, it is payware. If you like turboprops in the G1000, I think this is the best plane you can buy. It is 100% my favorite plane. It has everything. Except for visible passengers. That's the only thing it doesn't have that it needs. Wait, do we have a visible dog? Wait, did we never have a visible dog in this? Oh no, I don't see a dog right. Where's my dog? There has to be a visible dog. There's no way I would say this is my favorite plane without a visible dog. Right, because I didn't put the co-pilot in. Alright, we're going to go 80 pounds here and remove 80 pounds there. Ah, there we go. Whew. I'm going crazy. How could I forget there's a visible dog? Okay, let's get our clearance then. So we're expecting, it says direct Cresso. Cresso's our first waypoint.
Tango Yankee, incorrect squawk code. Please read back the full clearance.
All right, let me check our settings here. I gotta check my identities right. Yeah, I'm set for Diamond. So let's go to Meridian. Okay, that's fixed on say intentions. Sounds like maybe they fixed some of the super big volume issues where the volume was super loud. So I'm turning it up a little bit.
Tango Yankee, read back correct.
All right, one of you guys is doing readbacks. Let me check if I have multiplayer on. What's up, Rory? Am I getting the 777? Probably not. Yeah, I'm not. I don't fly airliners at all. I'm like one of the few people that don't. There's enough. There are like 848,000 streamers that fly airliners, and half of them are real world airliner pilot, so there's plenty of people to watch for that stuff. Sometimes I'll pull out the Phoenix and struggle in it a little bit. Like the Phoenix is, it's just a different beast, especially on land if you're landing visually. Like it's definitely a big challenge for me. But I like business jets. Like I'm not super good at any of them besides the CJ4, but I've spent a decent amount of time in the CJ4 and I love it. But yeah, it is 777 day for sure. I'm just hopping on because I haven't been on in about 10 days. I took a little bit of a break for some real life stuff, and yeah, that's about it. Now I'm back. Okay, I'm just checking here. Okay, yeah, my say intention settings are right, so I should be hearing you guys unless you've opted out of sharing your voice. So like say intentions has a lot of settings, and for the multiplayer settings, you have to opt in to be heard by other people. So if you guys are using it right now, I'm not hearing you probably because you're not opted into sharing your audio. So you have to like go into your settings, multiplayer, and then share your audio. I'm not sure if it's off by default now since they added that setting. All right, let's get our clearance. We're on Henderson clearance, and we're getting our clearance to Palm Springs. Henderson. Hey, my button isn't working again. Come on. I love that Say Intentions is $20 a month now, but the amount of times my push to talk button stops working, yeah, it's just not working until I go back in, go to my controls, hit the button a bunch of times. Okay, now I recognize the button in settings. Now I bet it'll work. Yeah, now it works. It's I don't know why it keeps it's like every stream I have to go into my settings to wake it up and let it use my push to talk button again. But I don't know. Lex says, have I tried the cabin crew? No? Wait, what cabin crew feature? Is it on the intercom? Oh, what? When did this happen? Oh man, I did not see that. Wait, was this in the announcements? Hold on, I just looked at the Say Intentions Discord. How did I miss cabin crew announcement? I don't see it. Thanks for your support, Vegas. We'll see you in Vegas. The next one is about giveaways. Launched on Friday. Cabin crew. I've been asking for that. Yes. Works with the IFR filed flights. Well, let me find the... Where is the announcement for that? How am I not finding that? 2 days until the expo. I'm just scrolling through because I want to read the announcement if they have it. I did see the pricing change. The pricing change is incredible. If you guys are just joining, the price went down from $30 to $19.95 a month. Oh yeah, it's $195.95 a year. So over 12 months, that's $16.33 a month. Yeah, I do not see an announcement about cabin crew anywhere, right? Am I blind? Yeah, there's not a single announcement about it. What the heck? I just went through the whole announcements channel. I don't see it anywhere. Okay, but, well, I guess thanks, Lex. There's cabin crew now for intercom. All right. Fearsome Duo. There are 3 cabin crew options for the intercom. Fearsome Duo, Grade A, and Quitting Time. It was in the announcement video? Oh, okay. Yeah, I usually look for the text, actually. 2024 announcement video. Oh, there it is. AI cabin crews. It's funny, they didn't even type the text anywhere. AI cabin crew. Yeah, I guess you have to watch the video. So that's probably why I missed it. So I don't know which one to pick. I guess I'll pick Fearsome Duo. Oh no. Okay. When I choose it, it gives me details. Cabin crew, Fearsome Duo. Janet and Toby run the show in the back of the bus. Oh no. Janet and Toby at the same time, dude. Grade A says lead flight attendant Erica joins Brian, Melanie, and Abby. Best of the best, and they're all business. And then Quitting Time says lead flight attendant Jim joins Gary, Beverly, and Jenny. It's pretty clear these guys hate their job and the customers. All right, yeah, we're definitely using that. Okay, let's turn the cabin crew on. Oh my god, I did not know about this at all. It's a total surprise. So thanks for telling me, Lex. All right, let's all right, you guys ready? I'm going to get the clearance. All right, are you guys all ready for the clearance? This is your captain speaking. And you're lucky that I pay you. All right, let's see what we got. I wonder if they comment while you're flying. That was my wish, that they'll like give you feedback during the flight. They're not saying anything at all yet. Probably confused about why I'm saying anything to them. Hear and talk to them when your intercom is on. Oh, and you are in the air. Oh, okay. I think I have to be in the air then. It says that at the bottom when I choose... Wait, hold on. If I choose a different one... No, all the other ones say that message as well. When your intercom is on and you're in the air. Unless they changed it recently so you don't get them on the ground. Maybe that's possible. It would be nice to have the crew on the ground though. But maybe they'll do that later. Okay. What's up, Michael? Announcements start... Oh, after the clearance. Okay. Alright, let's get our clearance finally then. Hopefully my push-to-talk button's working. Henderson clearance, Meridian 6063 Echo. I'd like to pick up our IFR to Palm Springs. It's beautiful there.
Meridian 6063 Echo. Henderson executive clearance, cleared to Palm Springs. Radar vectors Creso, then as filed. Climb and maintain 7,000. Expect flight level 24010 minutes after departure. Departure on 125.475, squawk 5115.
Clear to Palm Springs, vectors to Creso, then as filed 7,000. Expect flight level 240. Departure 125.475, squawk 5115, Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, climb maintain 7,000.
Meridian 63 Echo, read back correct.
Beautiful. Dude, I tried to do that as abbreviated as I could and it still is okay with it. Love it. Alright, 7,000 in the selected altitude. That is set. We'll get the cabin music back on for now before sterile cockpit operations. Wait. What? What is going on here? I'm just noticing this. Why?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome aboard
What is
Meridian
this?
6063
Where's my map?
Echo, flying to Palm Springs. Lucky you. Federal regulations demand your carry-on junk is put away before we close the door. Overhead bins are under the seat. If you can't figure that out, let us know. We'll try not to roll our eyes too much. Exit row folks, read the card in your seat pocket. If you can't or want help in an emergency, let us know now so we can move you. We don't need extra drama.
CVM 7038
Find your
Foxtrot,
seat.
Henderson
Sit down
executive
quickly.
clearance,
Read the
cleared to
safety
Palm
instructions
Springs,
card if you
radar
need some
vectors
flight
to
briefing.
Creso,
Captain
then
Kip
as
and
filed.
First Officer
Climb and
Wilford will
maintain
try to get us there
7,000.
without incident.
Expect 17,
Fingers
17,000,
crossed. Enjoy the
10
flight,
minutes
or
after
at least
departure.
pretend to.
Departure
Thanks.
on 125.475, squawk 1247.
Okay. I had to change some volumes there because we were hearing... Was that one of you guys or was that AI? What? It sounded like a very professional voice. What is going on with the avionics in this? Why are we're in reversionary mode? Oh, did I hit that by accident? Oh, there we go. Okay. Luckily, the reversionary display backup button thing works. I must have hit that by accident because we did check the flight plan and all that a minute ago. I must have accidentally fat fingered that. Okay, I raised the volume of the transponder. All right, altitude reporting mode. Our squawk was 5115.
Read back correct. Expect runway 17 left.
Altitude.
Contact ground on 127.8.
All right, and then ground 127.8. So we're gonna do that, and then after that we'll have tower 125.1. All right, 125.1, and now we need our taxi instructions. We have information Oscar, and we're gonna go, we're expecting runway 17 left, which is over here. So we're expecting to cross. So maybe Echo. So we're expecting, what, Alpha, maybe Hotel, cross runway 17, or hold short runway 17.
7038 Foxtrot, Henderson Executive Ground, taxi to runway 17 left via Alpha Hotel, cross runway 17 right at your discretion, contact tower when ready for departure.
All right, we're probably gonna get those same instructions. So I hear the responses. Obviously some of you guys are here, right? It sounds like on the, doing the same thing. But I don't hear any of your guys' voices. If I go into multiplayer, I have live multiplayer global and live multiplayer proximity turned on. Let me just turn off live multiplayer global for now. So I have live multiplayer proximity, which is people on the same frequency within radio range, and I have share my audio turned on. But I'm not hearing any of you guys yet. Henderson ground, Meridian 6063 Echo, ready to taxi with information, Oscar, for IFR departure. Ignition on. What? I didn't turn that back on. Did I? What's going on here?
Meridian 6063 Echo, Henderson Executive Ground. Taxi to runway 17 left via Alpha Hotel, cross runway 17 right at your discretion.
All right, runway 17 left via Alpha Hotel, cross runway 17 right at our discretion. Meridian 63 Echo. Heck yeah. All right, yeah, they gave us the same ones, except they didn't give us the tower frequency, but it could be because I have student pilot mode off. But we have the tower frequency set up, 125.1. All right, so let's go Alpha right here, all the way up, cross 17 right, and then we'll be at 17 left. All right, taxi lights on. All right, we're about to taxi. If you can let the passengers know, that'd be awesome. I don't know how all these people fit here. This is clearly made for airliners, but we'll just ignore that. Maybe I should have gone with a duo or like maybe a single pilot one would be nice, or a single co-pilot one maybe. Okay, nav light is on, taxi light is on, and fuel pumps and ignition are good. All right, parking brake is off. All right, to the right here, and then to the left onto Alpha. Flip it into beta mode. Make sure that's working correctly. It is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your flight attendant, Jim. We're on this flying tin can, Meridian 6063 Echo,
TBM 38
departing from
Foxtrot,
the lovely
contact
Henderson
tower on
Executive,
125.1.
heading to the
Take
equally
care up
thrilling
there.
Palm Springs International. The captain, Capon First Officer Wilfred, are in the front trying to figure out how to get us there. We're cruising in a mile.
They called me Kipon because my last name
for a grand
is on the
total of
ground
145 miles.
in Say
Maybe
Intentions.
an hour in the air, if we're lucky. Weather here in Henderson is just peachy. Clear skies, wind at 149 degrees, 13 knots, visibility 10 miles. Temperature is a sweltering 106 degrees Fahrenheit. At Palm Springs,
True.
more of the same. Clear skies, wind at 309 degrees, 19 knots.
I don't think they care about the
visibility
wind.
10 miles. Temperature is a delightful 104 degrees Fahrenheit.
This is awesome.
Now, a few important things. Stay in your seats with your seatbelts fastened. Just do it. Turn off your electronic devices. No, airplane mode isn't good enough. Listen to Gary, Beverly, and Jenny. They're just as thrilled to be here as I am. In case of emergency, refer to the safety card in your seat back pocket.
Crossing here at the next
Not
one.
that anyone ever
at
does,
the next one.
but hey, it's there. And remember, the exits are somewhere. Just look around. Enjoy the flight or don't. Makes no difference to me.
Enjoy the flight or don't. All right, we can cross 17 right at our discretion, and then we're gonna hold short 17 left. Looks clear. All right, let's get heading mode and flight level change set. All right, flight level change. All right, 125. Then heading mode. Runway heading is 168, it looks like. Alright, 168. Heading mode, flight level change mode. Are set. 7,000 feet is set. And we're expecting flight level 240. Alright, let's switch over to tower. Tower's on 125.1, and then in standby, we're going to get our departure frequency 25,475. 25,475. Oh, perfect. Love to see it when you let go at the perfect time. All right, beta mode off, pitot heat on. All right, holding short 17 left. Henderson Tower Meridian 6063 Echo, holding short runway 17 left, ready for departure. Still getting the takeoff config warning for some reason.
Meridian 6063 Echo, Henderson Executive Tower, winds 170 at 14,
It was just fuel pumps,
runway
okay.
17 left, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 17 left, clear for takeoff, Meridian 63 Echo.
Tower, winds 170 at 12, runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff.
Huh? I said it, but it hasn't sent my message yet. Is it sending the message now? Runway 17 left, cleared for takeoff, Meridian 63 Echo. Let's try again. Okay, it sent it again, I guess. Alright, landing lights are on. Pitot heat is on. Ignition and fuel pump are on. Landing lights are on. Taxi light is off. Fuel pump ignition manual. Ignition on. Takeoff config message is gone. Alright, here's 17 left. Rotation speed is 85. Alright, watching the torque. Okay, 1250 on the torque. 75 for rotation. Fly runway heading until they give us vectors. And we're limited to 7,000 feet. Alright, there's 60 knots, 65, 70. Oh, it's 85 for rotate. Why did I say 75? That's our... That was something different. 88. Alright. Positive rate. Gear up. Man, you can feel the density altitude. It's crazy. What did they say? It's 105 degrees. We're normally like pitched way up
Roger.
for this speed.
Acknowledged. Enter left downwind for runway 17 left. You are clear to land.
Alright, flaps are up. Look at what a shallow climb we're doing. Alright, now we're getting up to about 10 degrees with the flaps up. Alright, 500 feet, autopilot's on, yaw dampers on, heading mode, fuel pumps to auto,
38
ignition to
Foxtrot,
auto.
negative. You are cleared to land runway 17 left, winds 180 at 18.
Alright, flying runway heading. What's up, Swedish guy? Alright, climbing very... Oh, we're getting better. 1850, give it a little more power. Flaps are up,
Meridian
landing
63
gears
Echo,
up.
contact departure.
Over to departure? Meridian 63 Echo. Why'd you say it like a question? Alright, 124... Or sorry, 25,475, that's correct. Alright.
Meridian 63 Echo, run...
What? They were saying something to us again. And what's our departure? Is this Vegas departure? Yeah. Las Vegas departure November 6063 Echo. 4,500 climbing 7,000.
Meridian 6063 Echo. Las Vegas approach, radar contact.
Right, expecting a right turn. Clear direct Creso, Meridian 63 Echo.
Approach, climb and maintain 14,000.
Oh, why is it still talking? All right, direct Creso, flight plan, Creso, direct, enter, and then nav mode. All right, turning direct Creso. Creso. Can't hear you on Sand Tensions or anybody. I don't hear you guys either. I have the multiplayer turned on, proximity. I have proximity chat turned on, and I have share my voice enabled. And yeah, I haven't been hearing anybody. I hear the callbacks, but I don't, like from AI, from the ATC, but I don't actually hear your guys' voices. I'm having the same issue. All right, we're going to 7,000 still. Hopefully they give us another climb here, so we don't have to level off first. See Overtie right behind me. The Grand Caravan. Captain Ugbutt in the TBM 930. Ugbutt? Thanks for that. All right, we're not getting any announcements from our crew yet, but we did just take off, so there's still plenty of time. All right, we're gonna have to get the. Oh, you know what? I didn't get the bleed air turned on. I missed a bunch of steps actually. Yeah, bleed air, air conditioning. Turn it on low for now. Temperature now probably needs to be cool, and ECS. Whoops, totally forgot all those steps. Go me. Sim is freezing. Compact version of the 777? Yes. Yeah, this is a smaller 777. No, I'm not the tube liner guy. There are plenty of those. It's almost everybody.
17,000.
Climb and maintain 17,000. Meridian 63 Echo. All right, 17,000. Flight level change. $140 knots. Flaps are up. Direct Creso. And then GFS. I'm going to look up what that VOR is real quick over on SimBrief. GFS is Goff's VOR. And then we have TNP 29 Palms VOR. Pup needs a step stool. Yeah. Poor guy. He really likes, he's like me, he just likes staring at screens. This is much more comfortable for him. He just keeps telling himself he's not on a real airplane. All right, on our way, 9,000 feet, climbing up to 17,000. Yeah, cruise climb 140 knots. I'm always confused by the climbing in this because it says cruise climb 140 knots to 20,000 feet and then 125 knots, 20 to 30,000 feet. So how I usually do it is I climb at 140 until I get to 20,000. I think how I've done it, actually I think how I did it before was wrong, which was I was climbing at 125 thinking you climb at 125 if your ultimate target cruise altitude is up between 20 and 30,000.
Flight level 190.
Climb maintain flight level 190, Meridian 63 Echo. All right, 190.
Enthusiastic flight attendant. We've managed to drag this tin can up to 10,000 feet. Feel free to use your precious electronic devices now. For those who care, you should keep your seatbelt fastened at all times. Captain Kip might turn off the fasten seatbelt sign, but let's be honest,
I just turned it on.
It's for your own good. Enjoy the flight or don't. It doesn't really matter to me.
It's 120 degrees in here. All right, let's put this on cool, on high. Yikes. We got the snacks out to distract them from the 120 degree temperature inside the cabin. That's totally fine. They're going to be distracted successfully because the macarons are so delicious. 119 degrees. All of them wearing their seatbelts. It's so hot, passengers want to jump out of the airplane. Sorry. So bad. Please put Lassie on the screen. We got this little guy. This is Eddie from the hit TV series Frasier. I mean, he's got a good life. Look at this. He's flying in luxury. All right, 12,000 feet. In-flight entertainment has been activated. All right, still 117 degrees and dropping. Coffee was served, so they're not extremely upset.
Meridian 63 Echo. Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220, Meridian 63 Echo. I guess multiplayer is broken right now. Here's flight level 220. GPS. Still at 140 knots. Once we get to 20,000, I guess we can climb at 125 knots instead. 115 in the desert today. Dude, it's so hot. Yeah, it was cool. The ground crew gave the announcement of how hot it was in Vegas. What do you say, 107 or 100? It's 105 degrees, something like that. Ada said 41 Celsius. 41 Celsius to Fahrenheit, 105.8 degrees. Super fun. Put on some doggy videos. Put on squirrel videos. Like the flight simmer? Squirrel here. Needles 150.
Echo, contact Los Angeles Center on 124.2.
124.2 Meridian 63 Echo. See ya. Las Vegas Center. Wait, there's no Las Vegas Center. Los Angeles Center. Alright, 124.2. Los Angeles Center, Meridian 6063 Echo, 14,500, climbing flight level 220. Alright, we are now going to GFS, which is Golf VOR.
Meridian 6063 Echo, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon, altimeter 2974. Meridian 6063 Echo, Los Angeles Center, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Climb and maintain flight level 240, Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, 240. 2974. We're gonna switch to standard at 18,000. Yeah, it's a bummer I can't hear you guys. That wall of text out there. There's so many people flying around Vegas because of the city update. I realized that I installed it, but I didn't even fly past downtown Vegas. Just kept going. Just focusing on the task at hand here. Serving macarons and coffee in the plane. All right, let out a little bit of that rudder trim. Slip skids a little bit to the left. So I'm hitting it to the left a little. That's pretty good. 2 degrees right now. All right, pressurization. Okay, yeah. Is it slowly climbing yet? I don't think it's climbing yet because... I mean, it's in the green, which is fine, but this hasn't gotten high enough yet because I turned the ECS system on way too late. I forgot bleed air on the ground. That's like part of the normal startup process. Once the engine started on the ground, before I'm even taxiing, I should have had bleed air on, ECS to normal, and air conditioning on. And I didn't do that, so that's why it's like 104 degrees in here. It took way too long to cool the plane off. Sorry, passengers. All right, giving it some more power. All right, almost at 18,000. Dogs like to watch squirrels. Apple says I live and work at Nellis. It's something like 120 on the flight line. Wait, that's an Air Force base, isn't it? Apple? Sorry, I don't know anything about the military, so forgive my ignorance. All right, 100 degrees inside the cabin now. 18,000 feet outside. Let's switch to standard. Standard baro. Going up to flight level 240. Yeah, Air Force Base, yeah. In North Las Vegas. Yeah, I've heard the name before. It sounds familiar. I just wanted to double check. 120 is insane. What's up, Les? Les says, I don't think you should adjust rudder trim while the yaw damper is on. Should be controlling rudder servo. Do you mean it shouldn't have an effect, or I shouldn't be able to change the rudder trim? Yeah, I definitely changed it from 3 to 2 degrees. The slip skid was getting like a little far to the left. Am I supposed to switch to standard at 10 or 18K? In the United States, it's 18,000. 10,000, like for airliners and stuff, is usually... Actually, I don't know if it's every airliner, but generally like 10,000 is your like landing light off marker. But I think a lot of small planes leave all their lights on all the time anyway. Just for being more visible to other people. But it probably comes down to like the company policy or whatever. Apple says I work on F-16s, but we fly all the fighter jets out of there. That is crazy. Awesome. Les says if you turn off the yaw damper, adjust the trim to something, just to move it out, and then turn it back on, does it move it? Turn off the yaw damper, adjust the rudder trim, and then turn it back on. Okay, let's try that. Yaw damper off. So it's flashing in yellow. All right, so we're at 2 degrees right trim. So I'm just gonna move it to the left now. Okay, yeah, so we do see the slip skid to the right, which is what we're expecting. So I'll turn yaw damper back on. And looks like it's just staying to the right. Yeah, it's just staying there. Still at minus 2.2. So I'll put it back towards right rudder trim. Back to positive 2 on the right rudder trim. The trim stayed at negative 2.2. Now it's a little more centered. Still a little to the left now. Yeah, maybe the trim setting overrides. Should drive the trim. Yeah, I haven't looked into that in detail. Maybe there might be something about it in the manual. Let me pull it up in the background. The manual is pretty extensive. Let's see. Yeah, yaw damper. I'm just in the FSR manual. Oh, it could be that they did something like this in the 500, which would be weird but cool. Oh, how you can kind of override it. Yeah, it just says when engaged, yaw damper provides stability on the yaw axis, helps counter duct roll, blah, blah, blah. Requires less rudder input. Yaw damper is engaged by pressing yaw damper button. It'll engage automatically whenever autopilot is engaged. Should be disengaged for takeoff and landing. Active during all other phases of flight. It'll disengage when pressing the yaw damper button, disengaging the autopilot, or whenever you're below 100 feet AGL, it'll automatically disengage. And it just says when disconnected, indication on the AFCS status bar will flash yellow for 5 seconds before clearing. Yeah, engaging autopilot will engage the yaw damper if it's not already been engaged separately.
All right, folks, listen up. This is Jim, your flight attendant. We finally crawled up to our cruising altitude of 24,000 feet. Captain Kip has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign.
Have I?
So feel free to roam about the cabin if you must. But hey, for your safety, keep your seatbelt fastened while you're sitting, like anyone ever listens. Yeah, we'll be dragging a cart around with some snacks and drinks soon. Don't get too excited, it's the same old stuff. The weather in Palm Springs is a balmy 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Visibility is a perfect 10 miles and the sky is clear, so at least you'll get a good view when we eventually get there. That's it. Enjoy. Or whatever. Jim quickly puts down the intercom and rolls his eyes.
I love that he said that. Jim, like, narrated it. Jim quickly puts down the intercom and rolls his eyes. Alright, it's still 81 degrees in here. Let me see if it says anything else about the yaw. I think that's all it says about the yaw damper, actually. Besides just, like, pointing it out in the UI. I don't know, it has yaw damper with follow. It has operational limits, minimum engagement height. Oh, that's for autopilot, 400 AGL. Takeoff config, okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, it doesn't say anything specifically in the manual about in the real POH. Yeah, I'm just looking at the manual just because it's a pretty good manual. Which plane? It's the Meridian 500. It's the Meridian Piper M500. Also, it's made by FSR, FS Reborn, so they call it the FSR 500, but it's a Piper Meridian turboprop with the G1000 single engine, as you can see. I love this plane. This has just been my favorite plane for a while now. Okay, we're at 24,000. Cabin altitude's at 8,000.
63 Echo, expect the RNAV runway 31 left approach into Palm Springs via the Spono 1 arrival. All right, I'll have your descent instructions in about 17 minutes. IFR approaches. Yeah, there's still a work in progress, so hang tight.
Spono 1 arrival. Alright, we'll expect the RNAV 31 left approach and the Spono 1 arrival. Meridian 63 Echo. Spono 1? Let me look up the arrival. Spono. Oh, S-Bono. Spono. Yeah, okay. I typed S-P-O-N-O, but it's this Spono, S-B-O-N-O 1. We do have GFS in our flight plan. It's not... That's our current waypoint, though. It's kind of weird. They're giving us an arrival... Oh, we've already passed that waypoint. We're headed to TNP now. So the sequence here goes Zelma, Jotnu, TNP. This is a little weird. All right, I'm going to sync the heading bug, switch to heading mode, load the arrival procedure, and then go... Okay, it's already got it direct to TNP. GFS to TNP. Wait, no, it's down here. So I want to go down here into the arrival section and go direct TNP, which is where we were headed already. And now switch back to nav mode. All right, so we have the arrival waypoints in. in case they reference cloud or Spono, and then they said to expect the RNAV for runway 31 left. So let's select the approach. Oh, it's an RMP. There's an RMP approach and a GPS approach. I haven't really tried an RMP approach, but we could. Or the LP with vertical, with advisory vertical guidance. I guess it's up to us. Like, generally, I don't know. I'd have to look up the RMP, I guess, to see specifically if we're allowed. I guess it's going to filter out any ones we can't do. All right, Palm Springs. Let's get the arrival first. Spono 1 arrival. And okay. And then the approach, it'll be either the RNP or the GPS to 31 left. I'll just put in the, well, let's check the RMP. I mean, I'm guessing neither one has vertical guidance, right? I haven't done an RMP approach at all, so I should just stick with the GPS since I'm actually familiar with it. All right, GPS, LP plus V, and then we'll just choose the only initial approach fix. Load it. Okay, now let's just make sure these waypoints are good. Cloud to Sabono, and then okay, and then it's a left turn down to TRM. This is where I'd rather just look at the chart. There's TNP. Okay, TRM's down here. Thermal. And then the arrival if we did the GPS. Okay, and that connects to thermal right there. And then we have Kinez, Payhawk, Aegis, Efolo. Minimum's at 700 feet. And that's LP. Okay, and then we'll have a plus V for advisory vertical guidance. All right. It's weird they're giving us an arrival procedure, but we'll take it. I think that was one of the things Say Intentions did was like dynamic stars. So that's what we're getting. Okay. Oh, there is no filter in the G1000? So we could get like an RNP AR showing up in there. I should look to see if it's even. I'm just gonna fly the GPS, but. Oh yeah, this is RNP AR, so I guess technically we wouldn't do this. Authorization required RNP AR approach. So yeah, we would just do the GPS. Yeah, it's an AR. Yeah, I didn't know they didn't get the filter in. I never really looked into doing any RMP approaches. I just always use GPS approaches. All right, so we're direct TNP, 29 Palms. And it says 15,000 here on this segment, then 8,000. 8,000. Top of descent. Okay, 6 minutes and 40 seconds for our top of descent. But yeah, that's just based on the approach. All right, so we got a little time here. Les says RMP is GPS, but it can just do 0.3 instead of 1.0 on the lateral. Oh, the precision. You get cool bendy legs. Sweet. Well, I definitely feel like I'm missing out now. Yeah, somebody on Discord was chatting about RNP like a week or two ago, and I was researching a little bit and trying to learn a little bit about it because I haven't learned anything about RNP. Yeah, I didn't realize that the G1000 was even capable of it. You know, as long as it's not an RMP AR approach. If you look at the chart, you get a cool circular descent. Let me take a look. Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Huh. That's really cool. Most of the world, they're called RMP. Oh, for all the GPS. Got it. Nice. Good to know. That is pretty cool. It's like a DME, like arc approach or something. Oh, that's 1-3 left. Oh, yeah. 3-1 left. There we go. Oh, yeah. Same kind of looking thing here, though. Whoa. A little glitchy. So I guess if you're coming in from the southwest, then you could get this cool, like, precise, just arc all the way around. That's pretty neat. But since we're coming from up here, we wouldn't get such a fancy flown approach, I guess. Neat. I guess that's what you get with more precision. All right, back to the arrival. All right, we have John New. They just told us to expect the arrival, though. So right now, we're just still headed to TMP, which is 29 Palms VOR, 25 miles away. Top of descent's 4 minutes. Centaurus says, on approaches and arrivals, are you aware of whether or not you have to follow the altitudes? So this arrival doesn't have any published altitudes that I see. Generally, there'll be published altitudes at each waypoint here in blue with like a bar above or below, or multiple altitudes to tell you like a range of altitude you need to be in as you're crossing each waypoint, but this one doesn't have any. And if there are any speed restrictions, then they'll usually be in magenta, so it'll say like at 250 knots or something like that. Those kind of things, like, we're not really gonna have those. We're not really going to be able to follow a lot of those restrictions, at least the speed restrictions in the turboprop, because it's just not fast enough. But if you're flying airliners, then that'll be kind of a normal thing, especially because you're going much longer distances. You're more likely to get SIDS and stars than I am in something like this. And then for the approach, though, there are definitely altitudes. But generally, like, it just really depends on what ATC does. So, like, say intentions ATC that I'm using, they'll potentially step me down to altitudes and clear me down to altitudes separately from what's here on the approach. But if they use the phrase cleared for the RNAV 3-1 left approach, cleared means, or if they said like descend via the star, descend via the arrival, those kind of phrases are telling you to, I forgot the rudder term, they're telling you to follow the published altitudes and restrictions. But anything they say in terms of instructions besides like cleared for the approach or you know, descend via the star, descend via the arrival, those kind of things, anything they say specifically will override what's published. So if they tell me to descend to 4,000 feet right now, I'd just do it at like a standard rated descent, which would be like roughly 5 times my ground speed. But yeah, like, what's cool about playing with AI ATC is like, and as it gets more and more realistic, is it'll be like case by case what the ATC does, whatever logic they have coded for it. Like sometimes they might just clear me for the approach, which is preferred. Like I would much rather they just clear me for the approach, because I can just use VNav in the G1000 to just step us down automatically and precisely to every single altitude during the approach in this case, all these blue altitudes, and just let it handle the descent for me. But, you know, It's pretty often, it seems like that they'll just clear me for a specific altitude. They'll say like, you know, descend and maintain. Maybe they'll give me like the FAF altitude here, 3100 or something like that. And then I'll just descend it, you know, in this right now, well, we're at 243 knots, so times 5, 1,200 feet per minute. Actually, a lot of time in this plane, I just descend it with flight level change mode because it's pretty easy to go too fast in this thing on the descent. Oh, the ITT's in the yellow. I'll pull it back a little bit. Yeah, I like hearing cleared for the approach just because you follow all the waypoints. It's just less work when you're using the autopilot. If you trust your autopilot. In the sim, we can just trust the autopilot, I guess. In real life, it sounds terrifying. Just lots of monitoring, you know. Oh, Les says I cracked and went to look at this 777 page. Yeah, 777. Yeah, 77.73 USD. Yeah. The 777-300, right? What a meme, what a memey price they chose. 77.73.
Meridian 63 Echo, contact Los Angeles Center on 128.15.
128.15, Meridian 63 Echo, see ya. 128.15, LA Center. Okay, then we'll need to get the ATIS on 2465 at some point. Los Angeles Center, Meridian 6063 Echo, flight level 240. Alright, we're gonna need to start the descent right now.
Meridian 6063 Echo, Los Angeles Center, good afternoon.
I'm gonna wait for if they give me more instructions.
Echo, Los Angeles Center, descend via Spono 1 for the RNAV runway 31 left approach into Palm Springs, altimeter 2968.
2968. Descend via the Spono 1 for RNAV 31 left, Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, we're just going to start our descent. So we need to get down to, well, I'll just do the FAF then, so 3,100 feet, I guess, for now. And it's going to take a while to get the... Actually, it has acceleration if I use the knob I have.
Descend and maintain flight level 180.
Oh, okay, 180. All right, weird. Descend and maintain flight level 180, Meridian 63 Echo. All right, we'll just vertical speed it down. Pull the throttle out. I'll go at 1,300 feet per minute because we're late on the descent. All right, we need 1,500 right now, actually, based on the VNAV profile.
Raccoon, fact of the day. Raccoon's signature black eye mask is thought to reduce glare and improve their overall eyesight. Also, welcome back, Kit.
That Raccoon fact of the day. Thanks, Raccoon. Raccoon's signature black eye mask is thought to reduce glare and improve their overall eyesight.
Ladies
like
and
a football
gentlemen,
player.
This is Jim.
Thanks, Raccoon.
Into Palm
Good to be on the stream again.
The captain, Kip, has turned on the seatbelt sign.
Oh, here comes the announcement.
The cabin crew, that's Gary, Beverly, and Jenny, will make one last round to collect your trash. So, if you could do us a favor and hand over any leftover junk, that would be great. The weather in Palm Springs is hot, 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Sky's clear. Get ready for a blast furnace. Thank you for flying with us, I guess. N6063, over and out.
He just... he said the call sign at the end. Oh, it's 56 degrees in here now. All right, we should probably warm it up a little bit. That is very cold to me. Okay. So we're descending. We're going down to 18,000 feet or flight level 180 right now. We're on the arrival. It's weird they said descend via the arrival when there are no restrictions on the arrival, but I guess that at least means we're following the waypoints. So we are doing that. And they're having us go down to 1,800 feet. VNAV profile says we need about 1,400. Oh wait, required. We need to go down faster. All right, we'll do 1,700. All right, yeah, it's got us at a 3.5 degree angle of descent. All right, bottom of descent's in 11 minutes, and I'm just gonna pull out our throttle quite a bit. We can go a little faster.
Meridian 63 Echo, descend and maintain 12,000, altimeter 2971.
Descend and maintain 12,000, Meridian 63 Echo. All right, 12,000, 12,000. Oh yeah, earlier I actually said to it, I said like climb and maintain 17,000, and it understood it. And what they say, 2971 for the altimeter? Yeah, 2971. So we're gonna switch to that soon. Dude, Skytation, what's up, man? A stream that's not the 777 refreshing. I wouldn't know what to do with it anyway.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, Meridian 63 Echo. I mean, I'm stoked for everybody that flies airliners. 777's huge. I mean, you know, not physically. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean. I mean, that's a big deal. Yeah, I'm sure they've been going on all day. I wouldn't, if I jumped in that thing today, I'd just embarrass myself again like I did in the Learjet when I hopped in that thing. I was just like so lost.
Meridian 63 Echo, descend and maintain 5,000, turn right, heading 210 vectors for the RNAV runway 31 left approach.
Descend and maintain 5,000, turn right heading 210, Meridian 63 Echo. Right turn 210, 5,000? Wait, 210? Alright, well, that's to the left at this point. Alright, heading 210. So we'll just put that on the heading. Here comes 18,000 feet. Let's put in 2971. Alright, that's set. And we're expecting the RNAV 31 left. Alright, RNAV 31 left. Let's put in the minimums. 700. Uh-oh, what's the difference between A and B? It's probably just which ATIS we have. And I do need to get the ATIS as well. 124.65. Alright, let's do ATIS first. 2465 and COM 2. $24.65. COM 2 monitoring on.
Ivory on 128.35. Advise on initial contact you have information Yankee. Palm Springs International Airport, information Yankee. 0153 Zulu. Wind 309er at 19er. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, clear. Temperature 40. Dew point
40.
Altimeter 2971. Arriving and departing runways 13 right, 13 left. Visual approaches in use. Advise on course heading.
13 left and 13 right, but we're getting 31 left.
Read back all runway and hold short instructions. VFR departures.
Okay, we got Yankee. Yeah, they told us to do 31 left, but the ATIS is saying they're landing 13 right, 13 left. All right. I'm sure this will be fine. All right, let's get our minimums in. So there's A and B. I assume that's based off which weather we have. Oh no, that's for our class. Okay. All right, so 700 feet. Minimum's 271 AGL. So let's get 700 in here because we are slow. Minimum 700 baro. All right, 700 is set, and this is an LP plus V, so we'll get good precision for lining up with the runway, localizer performance, but there is no vertical guidance. The G1000 gives us advisory vertical guidance. 3.5 degree descent angle, okay. And then go around is climbing right turn 4,000 direct hand fee. So we're going thermal VOR, then Canez. Where are we at now? We're still at thermal VOR and then Canez. But they're vectoring us onto the final approach course, it looks like, so... Yeah, we'll just expect a right turn at some point. Pull back on our throttle a little bit. 13,000 feet. And cabin altitude's ascending. It's at 6,000 feet. Okay. So LP, when we activate it, we'll probably activate vectors to final when we're ready just to get the lateral guidance, but we'll use the plus V descent, advisory descent. 3,100 feet by Payhawk. And airport elevation 476. 428 is over here. Okay. TCAS always go crazy into Palm Springs. Oh yeah, I don't know if this has TCAS callouts in it. I don't think it does. It might. I don't know if it has actual audible ones or not. Alright, we're cruising 178 knots. There's 11,000 feet. Let's check on our passengers here. 68 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, that's better. It's like 54 or something. It's freezing. Okay, now let's check. Next frequency is... we might get approach. 8,000 and below, so we're going to go down to 5.
Echo, contact SoCal approach
135?
126.7.
Oh, 126.7, right. 126.7, Meridian 63 Echo, see ya. Alright, 126.7. SoCal approach, Meridian 6063 Echo, 10,000, descending at 5,000. And we're going to expect tower 19.7 after that.
Meridian 6063 Echo, SoCal approach. Good afternoon, Palm Springs, altimeter 2962.
2962, damn.
Meridian
Alright.
6063 Echo, SoCal approach, 9 miles from Tbuke. Descend and maintain 4,000. Cleared for the RNAV runway 31 left approach.
Descend and maintain 4,000, cleared for the RNAV 31 approach, Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, we're cleared for the RNAV. Let's turn, because we're off course a little bit. We're direct Canez now, so I'm going to turn on nav mode and turn on approach mode.
Attention, everyone. This is your wonderful flight attendant, Jim. We're finally descending into Palm Springs, so it's time to turn off all those fancy electronic devices and stow them until we grace the gate with our presence. Make sure your seat backs are in their fully upright and locked position, because, you know, safety and all that.
Alright, we need to
Stow
get back
your
on
tray
the
tables
course.
and double check that your seatbelt is fastened. Also, if you have any remaining service items or trash, pass them to us. We don't enjoy cleaning up after you any more than you enjoy hearing these announcements. Captain Kip and First Officer Wilfred are doing their best to get us down safely, so just hang tight. Your
Alright, is that the
cooperation is
airport right there?
appreciated.
Looks
Not
like
really,
it.
but we have to say that. Thank you for flying with Meridian 6063 Echo. We're thrilled to almost be done with this flight.
We're thrilled to almost be done with this flight. We're sick of you. Alright, 4,000, so we need to get down to 3,100 by Payhawk, which is the next waypoint. So they cleared us, so we just go down 3,100 for now. Ake Life says, what server? USA West and Skytation. It's say intentions. What's up, Chris 2? Do I ever fly in Florida? Yeah, sometimes. I usually pick random airports all the time. I just flew out of Vegas since the city update gave us a Las Vegas update. Alright, here's Canez coming up. Alright, it's intercepting. I feel like we are very high. We're supposed to be down at like 3,100 feet and the airports are right in front of us. We need to get down to 3,100 in the next 4 miles. Alright, I'm going to get the gear out as a speed brake. This is, we're uncomfortably high right now. I don't like it. Alright, now I can go to idle. Alright, we got 2,000 feet to go and 2 miles. Alright, I'm just going to go 2,500 feet per minute. I don't really feel like doing a full go around or anything, so we're going to land this thing. We're committed and sim committed. Alright, 168 for flaps 1. We're at 151, so we'll go flaps 1. Let's get the fuel pump and ignition on. Landing lights are on. Nav light is on. Oh, strobe was off. Now it's on. Trying to catch up to our advisory vertical guidance. They haven't switched us over to the tower yet, but we're going to need that. Like right now. Yeah, the FSR has some good automatic cameras. Like for gear, I think there's a flaps one I have off.
Contact Palm Springs Tower on 119.7.
Over to tower 119.7, Meridian 63 Echo. Palm Springs Tower, Meridian 6063 Echo. RNAV 31 left. Alright, I turned the autopilot off because I need to go down a bit faster than I am right now. Alright, 20 degrees of flaps. Just need 150 knots for 20 degrees.
63 Echo, Palm Springs Tower. Winds 290 at 14. Runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left, clear to land. Meridian 63 Echo. Almost everyone in Palm Springs is way high, lol. And what's our ground frequency? 21.9.
63 Echo, Palm Springs Tower. Wind 330 at 15. Runway 31 left, clear to land.
Runway 31 left, clear to land, Meridian 63 Echo. Alright, 31 left. That looks like 31 right over there, so the one with the lights, I assume is 31 left.
63 Echo, wind 330 at 11. Runway 31 left, clear to land.
Alright, they're just going to keep repeating that, I guess. I'm going to add a little power to get back on the advisory glide slope. Alright, we got fuel pumps in manual and all the lights are on. Alright, direct E-FOLO. $900 AGL. Minimums are 700. 400 feet to go. Alright, let's get full flaps. About to cross the final waypoint. Well, I guess they stopped yelling at us now, so that's nice. Advisory glide path pretty good. I'm a little bit low. Alright, 5 knot wind from the right and like 15 knots from the front. All right, beta mode.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Palm Springs International Airport. Local time is 1:39 p.m. Not that it matters. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened and keep the aisles clear until the captain who miraculously managed to land this thing turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. Use caution when opening overhead compartments.
Welcome to
Your
Palm
stuff might
Springs.
have
Exit
shifted
at
during the
hotel
flight,
enable.
just like our
Contact ground on
schedules and patience.
121.9er.
For those who care, the weather here...
Exit at hotel ground on 121.9er, Meridian 63 Echo.
It's sunny. What a shocker. Thanks for flying with Meridian.
It's sunny, what a
603
shocker.
Echo. We know you had absolutely no other choice.
All right, flaps
Enjoy
coming
Palm
up.
Springs or don't. We really don't care. Goodbye.
All right, here's hotel. Wait, is that Charlie? Oh no, hotel continues to the right. Okay, nice. All right, fuel pump auto ignition off, landing lights off, strobe off, taxi light. Stop, I guess. All right, taxi light on, pitot heat can come off. Sweet, all right. Should have had my diagram up already, but it's fine. And yeah, it looks like the taxiway data here is right. Actually, if I check... Welcome to Palm Springs. Take a minute to rate this flight. Oh yeah, Palm Springs is taxi tuned, which means a human contributed this to say intentions database. So we got hotel, and then I guess we'll go to GA parking over here. We'll see what they give us. Hotel, cross 13 left. Echo, maybe to parking. Well, let's talk to ground. All right, 121.9er for ground. I didn't check to see if you guys are still landing yet. Oh, you are. Nice. We can hold off on ground for a second. See you guys come in. Overties first in the TBM 930. It's so nice when you get real taxiway, accurate taxiway instructions are so nice. Oh, actually, Lake Pilot's coming in first. Just a casual Globemaster flight. See how the windsock's doing. We got like eight or 9 knots, mostly down the runway. That is a big boy. A gearless landing, as usual. Ooh, just in time. Just in time. Big boy on approach. That's probably the biggest boy that'll be approaching here. TBM 9. Okay, here comes overtime. Look at the size differences. Is absolutely insane. I think I have payware for this, so everybody's floating a little bit. Which is impressive to see. The levitation, the control while levitating is pretty impressive. Oh yeah, wake turbulence, yeah. Did they say they're gonna put wake turbulence in Flight Sim 2024? I caught up a little bit. Here comes Venomous Viper in the F-22. It's gonna look like a Bonanza though. Oof. He's just glitching all over the place. We got some networking, maybe some networking issues happening here. Crisp in the TBM 830. Or 850, I mean. 830. 930, 850. Yeah, I caught up a little bit on the Flight Sim 2024 stuff from the weekend, from the FSExpo presentations. The ground, and I also saw, I think one of you guys posted an article in the Discord where as part of it, I think they were interviewing Seb from Asobo, and he said that the performance should be similar to Flight Sim 2020. So I mean, that makes me think that we're not going to need new hardware. If it's running great in 2020, it seems like it's going to be running, from what he said, it seemed like it's going to be running great in 2024 as well. Mainly because of the multi-threading improvements that they've made, I guess, optimizations they've made, even though the graphic fidelity looks better. I mean, they have like an improved like global lighting system. They showed like some examples of reflections and stuff, how like light should be bouncing in different colors and things like that, which looked awesome. And then how the improvements they made with the global data they have, like what they use for photogrammetry, they're now able to render trees, rocks, crops, grass. There were so many cool things that they showed in terms of the terrain improvements. It looks so good. Some of the before and afters were just amazing. Oh yeah, and ray tracing as well. Yeah, they showed a bunch of examples of the shadows being different, just like high detailed shots they took of like the interior of an airliner with all the, you know, knobs and switches and how they cast shadows more realistically. Looked really cool. I will probably end up finally upgrading to like a 5090, or not a 4090. I assume 5090 might be out by the end of the year, so I'll probably upgrade. But man, besides that though, like the graphics improvements looked awesome. Like that we will have 3D trees. Like there's like tons of different biomes, and the biomes have like, it looked like dozens and dozens. I don't know how many exactly, but it looked like easily a dozen different tree types in the screenshots they showed, mattering where you are flying, where you're flying in the world. So that looks awesome. I feel like it's like, oh yeah. And then on top of that, they showed that new flight planning tool that Working Title has been working on, I guess 30 biomes. They showed that flight planning tool, which I'm not sure what that means for the future of Navigraph and SimBrief. It's probably like, I mean, it looked pretty advanced to me. They had like takeoff and landing distance calculations in that thing, like SimBrief recently added. So
taxi to runway 31 left via Whiskey 2 Whiskey Bravo.
I think they wrote something about, you know, they recognize how important, you know, and how great products like Navigraph are. So it seems like I'm sure there's still a place for Navigraph. Like, I don't know what the charts look like, how many charts they have. Are they Jeppesen charts? I really doubt it. They probably would have announced a partnership with Jeppesen if it was that big a deal. So maybe it might be their own charts that they're like generating, like faux approach charts and stuff, like their own style, not any kind of official looking charts like an FAA chart or a Jep chart. But it is really exciting that potentially people have all those tools within the sim itself. It's kind of nice. And then yeah, what Apple's talking about with the professions and RPG aspects, they didn't say much about career mode. That's pretty much the only reason I was watching, honestly, was the career mode, because that's what I'm most interested in, given all the time I've spent in On Air Company in the past. They didn't say too much about it, and since then they've said, like, you know, we'll give you more information in the future. Like they're being pretty tight-lipped about it. But Jorg said something about needing certifications for different plane types. So to me, it sounds like I'm partly skeptical, because that could mean, like, my assumption has been that it's going to be like a glorified activity pack, you know, a glorified mission system, and not like a full-on career mode type thing that would replace like On Air Company or NeoFly or A Pilot's Life. We'll see what they say. Hopefully we get more information before it comes out. But he did mention being like having to go through a certification for different plane types as part of the career mode. I have no idea. It's exciting. They're doing a good job hyping it up, so. Oh, they're Lido chart. Okay, yeah, I have no idea. Lido charts. Since I'm in the US and just fly in the US, I've pretty much only seen FAA and Jep charts, so I'm not really familiar with them. But Yeah, they would need something that works globally, I guess. Anyway, yeah, it's all really exciting. They're doing a great job of hyping it up. And they talked about, I watched the Marketplace replay as well, the Marketplace presentation. There wasn't too much there. It sounds like there'll be some upgrade costs for people that, for developers that upgrade their planes and stuff to be more compatible with Flight Sim 2024. They showed a screenshot of like a $3 upgrade cost for a plane to upgrade it from the 2020 version to the Flight Sim 2024 version. So I don't know what that's going to mean for those of us that have bought like a lot of aircraft, if we're going to end up paying like $100, who knows, maybe more, to upgrade all our planes over time. Whatever, it's never been a cheap hobby. So anyway, there was a lot of exciting stuff. I mean, between the career mode, the graphics improvements, in that one article today, them saying that the performance is going to be comparable to Flight Sim today, what we have, because of all the optimizations they're making, all that stuff, the flight planning tool, like, it's all really exciting, and the career mode stuff. And then on top of that, like, I'm a Say Intentions fanboy, so I'm very stoked that Say Intentions dropped their price by so much and more people can use it. $20 a month is awesome. All right, pitot heat's off. Let me just contact ground and we'll check out our accurate taxiway instructions, hopefully. Palm Springs ground, Meridian 6063 Echo is clear of runway 31 left at hotel. We'd like to park at general aviation parking near the east hangars. Just trying to give them hints here. This is taxi tuned trademark. This airport.
6063 Echo, Palm Springs ground, taxi to general aviation parking via hotel. Cross runway 13 right, then Whiskey Alpha. Have a good day.
Taxi to parking via hotel, cross runway 13 right, Whiskey Alpha. November 63 Echo. Where is Whiskey? Oh, Whiskey's over here. Whiskey Alpha 1. Alpha's over here. Wait, what? No. Okay, wait. So they think I'm over here instead of over here. Hold on, let me try again. Can we get new taxi instructions for November 63 Echo? We're located at the intersection of Hotel and Charlie, and we'd like to park at the GA parking. Let me see if they'll amend it. I think they thought that we were clear on the southwest side of the runway over here.
Meridian 63 Echo, taxi to general aviation parking via Charlie, cross runway 13 right, then Whiskey Alpha. Have a good day.
Okay, that's still not right? Taxi to GA parking via Charlie, cross runway 13 right, Whiskey Alpha, November 63 Echo. Yeah, there's GA parking over here, and then there's GA parking over here. So now they're saying this one is Charlie, cross 13 right, which would be here, and then Whiskey Alpha. But Whiskey's here and Alpha's here. Wait, what? Charlie is this taxiway. Cross 13 right, that's this runway. Whiskey Alpha. There's Whiskey here, but then Alpha's down here. Is this Alpha? This is Alpha then, right? Yeah. Charlie. I think they just want us to like turn around. I don't like these instructions. What's up, Corey? Base says looking forward to it. Looks like a good upgrade from 2020. Yeah, I'm really stoked for it. Les says the upgrades were for devs that have to put in an effort to create what they decide to offer as a new plane. Yeah. If you're happy with the plane in 2020, you can still use it. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is what they said. Yeah, you don't have to upgrade the plane, but yeah, mattering what new capabilities are in the SDK for devs, I guess it sounds like, yeah, maybe they'll, I mean, I hope they all upgrade their planes, like or, you know, at least it's available to you if you want it. Yeah, I don't like any of these taxi instructions. I'm probably just reading it wrong. Because I can't taxi and cross the runway on Charlie. If I'm on Charlie, I have to turn to Bravo, Charlie 1, Hotel Juliet, Kilo. I have to turn to cross the runway. So I can't go directly from Charlie to cross the runway because it's parallel. So if it was like Charlie Alpha Whiskey or something, that would make sense. Anyway, whatever. I'm just going to turn around and go to where you guys are. And we can call it a night. Oh, crap. There's some of you over there. There's some of you over here. Doesn't really matter. Oh, we got another F-22 sighting. Hold on. Runs out of gas, yeah. Ooh, slammed his butt, but he's on the ground. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to Flight Sim 2024. I think I'm gonna take like a week off of work and just stream it all week. I'm pretty stoked for it. The graphics improvements look so good. Like, I don't think we're probably not getting, I don't think they said anything about like better or updated like satellite imagery or anything like that. But just thinking that we'll have like rocks, crops, grass, trees globally everywhere, like, sounds so good. Oh yeah, and they partnered with the team. It's like a husband and wife team that made the We Love VFR mods. They partnered with them to bring all the VFR objects as well. They said that there's like more than 500,000 of them that they're going to be adding over time, which is awesome. Oh, they did mention the new Bing maps in the dev stream. Heck yeah. Okay, awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty awesome. I'm pretty stoked for it. Did they say anything about networking capability? Not that I saw. I skimmed through it pretty quickly, so I don't know 100% of what they said about everything, but... All right, let me turn off ECS, bleed air conditioning. Lights, fuel pumps. Reset our pitch trim. Wait for our feather message. Did they mention using AI to make terrains and buildings more realistic? I hope so. Yeah, I didn't get that part either. The highlights I took away from what I watched was, yeah, I watched mostly the terrain stuff they talked about with like the grass, the rocks. They talked a bit about crops and fields. Kilrick says, I wonder if they'll partner up with SIRB on ATC. Oh my god, I hope so. Or both. Hopefully they just fold both Beyond ATC and Say Intentions in. That would be so cool. To have like multiplayer capability with ATC in this sim. You can like turn it on and off, and you know, it'd probably have to work. I don't know. There's some like moderation issues with it, I think, when it's opened up to that wide of an audience, like if it's built into the sim. But I mean, whatever. There are a lot of smart people. They can figure it out. All right, we got the feather message. We Love VFR partnership's really cool. Yeah, they had a couple more examples of that, but they brought up the guy, a guy from Got Friends was up there chatting as well. It's pretty cool. They seem to be making good partnerships with a lot of the devs that a lot of us love, you know? People that have made awesome things. The guy that made one of the replay tools was up there, and I think they've hired him to put his, I forget which replay tool was. But yeah, there were at least 3 like mod developers that they have partnered with. It was Got Friends, We Love VFR, and I forget the name of the replay tool because I don't use them. 10 more partnerships to announce still. Yeah, they seem to be doing a really good job of like just genuinely involving all of the You know, like independent developers out there and stuff. So it's, yeah, it's good to see. Feels good. Maybe they reached out to them and and Navigraph turned them down. Oh yeah, Skytation says that's what shocked me about Navigraph. They made a big deal about partnering with the community, and then went off and rebuilt their own Navigraph. Yeah, that's true. All within the same presentation, right? That was kind of interesting. Oh, the Draco. I saw the Draco X. Yeah. What's up, Southwest? Anyway, yeah. Overall, I'm pretty stoked about what I saw of what I watched. So yeah, it's exciting. And if you guys didn't hear from Say Intentions, they reduced their price. So I'm gonna keep using it as always because I think it's awesome. But I'll try out the other cabin crew stuff next time. Maybe I'll do the Janet and Toby one next time. Yeah, it's all exciting. Say Intentions price drop, the flight planning tool, the career mode stuff for Flight Sim 2024, the partnerships. There's just so much stuff. And I'm sure we'll learn more and more over the coming months. Southwest says, should I buy the Captain Sim 777? Are you trolling? The PMDG version just came out today for $77.73. Obviously, you get the PMDG version. Jeff says, I've been traveling. Welcome back. Took a real flight on the Airbus on the 320. Father and son pilots. Oh, that's awesome. There was a father's last night after a 25-year career. That is so cool. On the marketplace. I don't think it's on the marketplace yet, but the 737s were eventually put on the marketplace. So I assume in the future, the 777 will be on the marketplace. I'll be on the lookout for it just because I check the marketplace every Thursday. I don't know if they've announced whether it's going to be on the marketplace or not yet, but I assume it will because the 737s were all put on the marketplace. I think it's just a matter of time. But yeah, I assume it'll be on there eventually. Hopefully it's there on Thursday. We'll find out. Well, welcome back yourself, Jeff. Thanks. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. We're almost at the 3-hour mark. I'm going to have some dinner, crack a beer, maybe catch up on some more Flight Sim 2024 news. Oh, Marketplace was down for you today. Well, it's been up for the last few hours because I bought that hilarious Scrapyard monster off it. So, dude, that plane is hilarious. I hope they can somehow improve the ground handling if it wasn't user error, and then I'm sure I'll see you guys flying there. It would be really funny if they made the smoke multiplayer as well, just because it would just be hilarious. I'm sure all you guys would fly around in that thing. It's great. It's a great plane for $5. I think it's hilarious. I hope they make a lot of sales. It's good stuff. Stream on Thursday. Yes, I will be on regular schedule again. I'll be on Thursday. I'll be on Saturday. So I'll see you guys then at the earliest. Yeah, good to be back. It's been 10 days since the stream, but the show I played was really fun. Had a really fun night. I played some music on Fridays. That's why I was like off for a bit, taking a little bit of a break. I have been mainlining Destiny as well still, not gonna lie, because it's been so good lately. All right, guys, good to see you all. I'll see you guys on Thursday. We'll look at what's new in the marketplace on Thursday. If it's the 777, I might have to fumble through it. I don't know. Probably be the worst stream ever, so hopefully it's not in the marketplace because I'm so bad at flying the tube liners. All right, let's see if I can focus on somebody doing some stunts or something. Oh, back to the Globemaster. Oh, there we go. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we found him. All right, guys, good to see you all. I'll see you guys on Discord. I'll see you guys on Thursday. I don't know if he's going to do a takeoff or what. Yes, he's on the move. Now we can cue in the outro music. Yes, it's perfect. All right, guys, let's see you guys on Thursday. Have a good one. Good to see y'all. Raccoon, thanks for the super chat again and the Raccoon fact of the week or the day. I'll see you guys soon.